What is up, you guys? If you want to be in for the chance of winning 12,000 FIFA points, all you've got to do is make sure to subscribe and send me DM proof over on Instagram. The winner will be announced at 5k, and if you want some extra entries, all you got to do is follow it on Twitch, Twitter, and of course Instagram too. We got 5 methods for you today. Of course, as many of you may not know, anyone new to the channel, we do a top 5 of the last week on a Monday, so you get 5 of the best filters that are still working right now. So these filters right now are the best that I've released over the last week, so a compilation of the best, and they're really easy to use. So make sure to use all of them. Make sure to drop a like down below if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new, but let's get into it. First of all, guys, we've got what I would argue is probably my favorite filter that I've released in quite a long time, because it's actually really good on a bit of a bigger budget. Like, a lot of the filters we do here will range from 1 to 5k, whereas this one here ranges from about 10 to 15. So you've got a really solid set of players to snipe. Now, of course, icon SBCs did drop today, which means 85s probably have increased a little bit of in value, a tiny bit, not massively, but enough for us to capitalize on it. So I think people are going to be mislisting these a ton. I think a day or two ago, they were probably worth maybe a K or two less. So we can definitely capitalize on that and make a ton of coins. So this filter right now is looking at about 12.5, 13 kind of range. I mean, there's a lot at 12.5. So EA tax on that, I mean, if we work it out, 12.5, it'd be 125, 1,250 is 10%. So I've worked out completely wrong first. 1,250 is 10%. So half of that is going to be 625. So what we do is reduce it down to there, and then that is at least a 100 coin minimum profit. I think we're making 225 coins as a profit there off of that one, so that's quite a nice little profit to start us off. Or it's 125, one of the two, I'm not too sure. I think my maths is a little bit slow today. I'm having a bit of an off day, but it's a very simple filter to be using to make what I'd argue is a ton of coins. So what we want to be sniping is, of course, 11, 750 and below. So we won't pick up anything that doesn't say 11. Anything that says 11 you can pick up. So compare price works, of course regular sniping works. That one there, bit of a bait there, bit of a bait. I almost picked that one up. Let's have a look. I've had a bit of a stressful day, guys, so I'm not on my top game. I just want to say that now before everyone starts calling me out in the comments saying that my sniping is trash. I am just having a bit of a rough day and getting a bit confused. We've got a 10k there that we have missed. We've got 11.5 that we've maybe got. Oh, come on. Stressful day. Give me a reward. Take away the reward. Best way to do it, EA. But no, I'm all alright, guys. It's just I get stressed out very easily. I'm quite a stressed person. Why is it doing 2 at a time? And why am I was going to say why am I missing both, but we got that one. It's all good. So that one there for 11k. If we're selling it on at 12,500, after EA tax is almost a 1,000 coin profit, so that's quite nice, especially with that one being Delict. I think he does go for a little bit more. Of course, with the chemistry style, we could even probably push that up a tiny bit more, but we're going to choose not to. We want to get that quick sale, and then we're going to get one more, and then we're going to move on. We got the shadow there though, so the shadow we actually are going to push it up a little bit, because with a shadow, players are always worth a little bit more. Of course, that being quite an expensive chemistry style. I think it's like 2 or 3k at the minute, so it definitely adds price to the players. Now we're just going to go on here and have a look. So the next one is going to be one of my favorite filters. Again, we have touched on it very recently. It is the Brazil Defender chemistry style filter. You can see, guys, I'm all over the place right now, not thinking straight, but it's the Brazil Defender La Liga Santander. Now this one I did touch on yesterday, so it's quite recent. Anyone who saw yesterday's video, you can skip to the next filter, but anyone who didn't, this one is a very quality filter. You've got the likes of Marcelo, you've got Sydney, you've got Gabriel Paulista, I believe, as well in there. You've got Ren and Lodi. You've got a ton of players who can come up in this filter. Now, you want to snipe at 1k, because obviously 1.2 is where they're sitting. EA tax at that 60 coins. So this will make you a 140 coin profit minimum. Now, when we looked at it last, I found the Marcelo at just over 1k, which is phenomenal because yesterday the prices were a bit different. We were sniping at just over a k. So there was a Marcelo there, which would have doubled our coins, but we actually, unfortunately, did miss that because I am apparently just trash at sniping at the minute. I think I just need to go on like a detox, not snipe for a week, get a week of videos done in a day, and then just not snipe for a week, and maybe I'll come back with like better energy for sniping. But right now, I'm just doing it. I say that, I've just got those two quite easily, but right now I'm just not up to the standard that we thought we had set on the YouTube channel, but we'll see if we can get back there. But this one, really easy, guys. Simple little filter. Got quite a few potentially big sort of profit players here. The reason I like the Juve one is because obviously you do have the potential of picking up a Delict, a Bonucci, a Chiellini, all for like 5-10k, which is phenomenal because if you get one at 5, that's obviously a massive profit. With this one, I know you're not making the same amount of profit per card, but when there's so many coming up at 900, you've got that 200-300 coin profit each card, it does make things a little bit easier. So it is just nice to have a flowing method like that where you just constantly pick up cards. Now, before we do go on, we're going to have a look at gold rare centre backs and Argentina. Now, this is one we have touched on a little bit, and the reason we're actually looking at this again is because it actually is a very good quality filter. There's a couple in here which will make you an absolute ton. So you can see Abraham is the only one coming up at first, and then when you look actually a little bit lower, it's obviously still Abraham, but there's this one guy from Serie A who actually goes for a little bit. If we have a look here, Serie A, you've got this guy here who actually goes for about 2-3k, so he definitely will make you a little bit more profit. Now, you're not likely to pick him up consistently, but he does come up, which gives you that extra boost of profit when you're doing this method. So we're just going to work out Abraham's price. I think he's at about 1.2. So you can see here, 1.2. So once again, we'll pick up the 1Ks at anything like that. Now, the best way to do it is obviously by compare price, because at least that way we have the bigger chance of finding the other guy. Now, if you do find the other guy, you want to pick him up at any price because he is definitely a lot more expensive than Abraham. Abraham, you only want to pick up at a K because other than that, you're not really going to make a ton of profit. A K and under, which he does get listed for a lot, to be fair. He is definitely an easy one to pick up. So if we go to 1K here, we'll just see how long it does take us to get one. We might move on quite quickly because I am trying to get this video a bit quickly done. I do have a lot to do. As I've said a couple times, I'm a little bit stressed today. So that's just one of them days where you just have a lot going on, and you guys know. I'm all good though. I know some of you guys worry when I say I'm not stressed or anything. I'm all good. I just got some stuff to sort out, and then I will be perfectly fine. We're just having a look. It would be nice if we could get one, like, you know, just to EA, if you want to give me a card, that would be great. I'm tempted to pick up the 1.1 purely because there's obviously all these at 1.2, and they're 59th minute. So if we get the 1.1, put it up at 1.3, because we can probably realistically sell this guy at 1.3 quite easily. So we'll knock that up there. Hopefully it sells on. If it doesn't, I'll just keep listing it because he does go up and down in value. Let's have a look. 1.1 there. There's 1.1 up already, so that's kind of nice. We can just keep grabbing them and list them up a little bit more. I'm going to see, we'll snipe a little bit more, see if we can get one more. Hopefully it'll be a 1k or under, but it might not. But as I'm saying, guys, definitely not going to lose coins on him because he's definitely, like you can see, there's only a couple at 1.2, which means once they sell, people will buy at 1.3. So we'll just have to, we might have to list them twice, but it doesn't matter. You're still getting those extra coins. We're never going to complain about extra profit. It's always welcome. It's always welcome. We love a little bit of profit. So we're going to say, we'll do the 10-second countdown. I'm just looking at the clock here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so we're going to move on to the the fourth method of the video, and this time we are looking at Serie A centre backs. Once again, something we have touched on reasonably recently, but getting it in this video because they are ridiculously good right now. As I said, for those of you who are new, I know a lot of the people watching this aren't subscribed, which is an issue. If you aren't subscribed, subscribe, but it does mean that some of you may not have seen these already. I do just do these compilations because basically throughout the week I upload like 3 a day, obviously 7 videos. You end up with about 21 filters. Now some of you might only see 3 or 4 of them, so on a Monday I start you off with a good set of filters that will prepare you for the week. You've got a good set just in case I don't get that many throughout the rest of the week. Now we've got these guys here. It's a difficult one to work out their price because they're just they're selling so quickly, but you can see there we've got Gilk at 1.8, 1.6, so 1.8 seems to be, I would never have got that in Goodyu by the way, 1.8 seems to be the easy sell on, so the EA tax on that is 90 coins. 1.6 is then where we need to pick them up. Now, if we can get one at 1.6, I mean, are the silvers and I'm going to go for gold because I feel like the silvers aren't as easy to sell on. I don't know why. I'm probably wrong. I know that the SBC requires any Serie A centre-backs, or like not any, but specific teams. So I'm probably wrong. But I just feel like the golds and you know what? We'll give it a go. We'll see because it's cheapest on the market. We'll give it a go. We'll put this up at 1.8 and just hope that it works. I think it will. I know you guys probably thinking, oh my god. Anyone who hasn't seen me before probably thinking, oh my god, this guy has no idea what he's doing. Check out my other videos. When I'm on my game, I'm on my game. With this filter, it definitely does work. I just always get a bit nervous about bronze and silvers. I think when I'm doing a gold filter, I mean that one there I wouldn't be nervous about because that was a very nice profit. Because it's like on the cusp of profit, like when we're sniping at 1.6 and there's a silver there, I'm a bit like, ooh. When we're sniping at 1.6 and there's like a silver at 1.4, I'll be like, oh, banging, like we'll take that. So it's kind of just, it's a mental barrier that I've created for myself, but that's definitely my own problem. But what we're going to do is we're going to knock this one on the head after we get this card here. No, we're not. We're going to, right, I forgot. You know what? I keep doing this. I forget the best way to do the method is to just compare price, and then you scroll along, and then you pick them up really easily. I haven't seemingly picked it up very easily there. Come on, we just want one more. Okay, well, we're going to call it a day there for that method. I would say try it out yourself. It's an absolutely quality method. Definitely pick up more cards than I did. I think, once again, I'm not going to keep saying it, but you guys know I'm a bit of a weird day. Work on it, sort of thing. I will be all right, but you guys will definitely smash it more than I have. So just having a look at this, we're looking at Liga Santander, France, Gold Rare, and we're actually looking at Barcelona. Now, you can do this as just centre-backs, but this way you can also get, obviously, you've got Dembele, you've got Umtiti, you've got Lenglet, obviously, Umtiti, Lenglet, and then I think it's Abido, or I can't remember, Adibo maybe, I think his name is. There's a centre-back who's no longer plays for Barca, who does go for a little bit. But you get all of those players under this category. Rather than just the centre-backs, you get the Dembeles, you get the centre-backs, you get everyone. So it's a little bit nicer to play around with. Now, it looks like we could probably sell this guy at 3.6 quite comfortably. Just having a look, not many at 3.5. So 3.6 a comfortable sell on. The EA tax on that, 360, so 10% is free, or yeah, 360, 10%, and then we half that, so it would be 180. So we've knocked it down to here, and then down to here. 3.3 is where you're going to make 120 coins profit off the cards. I am so sorry about how like unprofessional this video has been. If this is your first time watching me, I promise you, if you come back, it's going to be a lot better. Just a bit of I have like mild anxiety, and sometimes it plays up really badly, so I get a bit, you know, jittery, but don't worry about me. I'm perfectly fine. I just need to relax a bit. I've been to the gym, which usually helps me, but I'm still a bit stressy. We're a bit of a weird thing for me to talk about on a trading video, but you know, you guys are, we're all friends here. But as I said, guys, if you are new around here, I am a little bit more professional usually. We do try and have fun on the channel, but obviously try to be a little bit more professional. Speaking of being more professional, we are still releasing a Discord. A lot of you guys asked about it in the comments. I was never going to do one. I never even thought about it. But then just looking at it, it's like a very easy way. Obviously, if it was a paid Discord, it would be like £3 a month. So it's sort of £3 to £5, very, very low, which would then put more money into the channel, which I hope you guys appreciate. I know a lot of you guys who were watching me on Twitch wanted to know how to support the channel and things like that. I don't want to ever have any of you donating to me on Twitch and stuff without any sort of positive comeback. So what we'll do is link the Twitch and link the chat so that anyone who prime subs on Twitch automatically gets in the chat. And then along with that, you can obviously, if you don't have Twitch, you can pay like the very, very, very small fee to get in, and then it will just support the channel and it support me. I hope I can then support you guys through that. It does look like no one's coming up now, which is a bit sus from EA. So nothing at 3.5, anything at 3.4. We've got something at 3.4, so we'll just go off of this. And oh, is that one there? One we're gonna miss? 3.3. We've missed it. You know what? We're going to call it a day there, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I'm sorry if it has been a little bit rushed, a little bit not as good as usual, but I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys tomorrow.